What's up, knuckleheads? Welcome back to Mitch in the Morning. On this podcast episode, we'll be taking a journey to Notre Dame College in South Euclid, Ohio, to view the predicament concerning the women's volleyball team. A student athlete already has plenty of responsibilities. Balancing athletics and school is already a difficult task for any 18 to 23-year-old. Notre Dame College's women's volleyball team has been placed in a situation to make their task even more difficult. Following the Falcons' 2017 fall season, Coach Troy Hott resigned, leaving the team without a coach for their 2018 spring season. I'm here with junior hitter Aaron Doherty, who is currently on the girls' volleyball team. Aaron, how detrimental is it for you and your other teammates going into a vital offseason like this one with no one leading the team in the right direction and giving orders?
The offseason is the most important time for us as a team. It is a time for us to work on skills that we don't get time to work on during season because we have to focus on matches. We actually spend more time in the gym or the weight room in the off-season than during regular season. We should be focusing on getting faster and stronger for the upcoming season, but without a coach, it's hard to keep everyone on track.
I can imagine with no coach being there, no one really wants to focus or brings their energy and focus at 100% every time.
Right.
So how do you girls practice or schedule anything without a coach or even an assistant coach in that matter?
Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting off-season. We actually have been doing team conditioning during the women's soccer time in the gym, but our captains, junior outside Mary-Kate McHugh and junior libero Allie Caberline, have been the real reason the team is still afloat. They have taken on a role bigger than any of us can imagine, meeting with coaches and faculty, trying to reserve gym time, and making sure everyone is held accountable for getting to practice, conditioning, lifting, and open gyms. Obviously, a team ran by players is going to involve drama, and overcoming the small problems has become a huge factor into the situation being more successful than ever imagined.
I can definitely imagine, especially for a group of 18 to 23-year-old girls, I'm sure there's plenty of stress and drama involved. I actually had the chance to stop in during one of your girls' practices, and I heard a lot of interesting things from some of your teammates. I'm here with junior defensive specialist Riley Coleman. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Sure.
How do you think you've done this all season without a coach?
As a team, we definitely have had to adjust to this because I personally have never gone through not having a coach, especially at the collegiate level. We've definitely come together in putting together practice schedules. Our captains have been awesome. Going into practice, it's a lot different, not knowing exactly, if you're going to run or whatnot because, when you don't have a coach, you're not going to force yourself to run, but sometimes it's tough that you do have to force yourself to do things. Sometimes we'll just go around to teammates and ask which drills we should do and what we need to work on. So it's definitely a lot more communicating, and team bonding has been essential in this time.
You mentioned team bonding and the help from your captains, Allie Caberline and Mary-Kate McHugh. How different is it and how much more difficult is it without having that authoritative figure in the gym or in the weight room with you and the girls?
Since they are like our friends and teammates, it's definitely different. We've always looked up to them as captains, but coaches necessarily is different from a captain. But I think they definitely have taken on that role seriously and put a lot of time and effort into the team. And it's been, we've been blessed to have them and for them to help our team out.
Awesome. Thank you, Riley.
You're welcome.
Teammates in Riley Coleman, and she had a lot to say, a lot of good stuff to say. So we know about all the problems that are here right now for you and the girls without a coach. So what's next? Is there any word on the coaching front of who's a possible candidate? Are you looking at a coach? Could the volleyball team be cut from the school for the next season? What's it looking like?
Well, actually, we've had 3 prospective coaches. They've had phone interviews, and they started having them come to campus. And we haven't really been involved with it, but the soccer coach has been keeping us informed with what's going on with that. So we should have them by the start of April when we get back from Easter break, and then that's when it all starts. We don't really know who exactly they are, who it will be, but we're excited to see where it goes.
All right, Aaron. Hey, thank you for stopping in for this interview.
Well, thanks for having me.
No problem at all. Hey, folks, don't forget, you heard it here first, and this has been another episode of Mitch in the Morning.